interpret. But let's look at it. He's now the corner, and he's taking. And here is a lot of the Mexican now. The Gigante, which is one of those beers with Mexico has been our products in a couple of last years. It's a very much outdated year. So we are trying with our tank track made it of the Mexico City track. Let's look at it, the Mexico City track. Alright, Mexico City track is a very quick speed port, and here is a Mexico typical sombrero with the hats the front of the sponsor very big and alongside, and really showing the Mexican culture and stereotype here. Telmex, which is the Mexico, the biggest telephone company, and Telmex, and there is also the credit card companies, banks here, the sponsor to Mexican of the biggest commercials, and getting to say this, of course, the Texas Gigante, tobacco, and of course beverages are the most importantly always in this kind of the trade, in this commerce sponsorship. So let's look at it, what the race gonna be. Here this S corners, and the semi-fast speed is the corners, typical Mexico City track. And then there is a new car. This Coca-Cola here is sponsorship. So the Mexican doesn't mind this kind of the beer race, the most compared to the shows what it's going to be. And there is a baseball stadium built. So that means the Peralta corner, which was the most interesting corner of all the Mexico City track, has been now the flattened of the 92 year, and now it has a much less. And now we have a shortcut to the new, and the corner section have been added to the just taking out the whole the parallel corner. So it's quite a pretty flame compared to the previous years. But the first lap has to be done at Banamex, and Banamex is the one of those Mexican corporation, which is also here very much sponsorship of those commercial products of the mouth. And there is not much Mexican sponsorship in this car racing there. Mexican Autosport, Motorsport, and he's already losing the praising day. The Heritage, yes, Heritage has been over 10 years. It's been much of in the front gate. Look at this, he's a driving style. Look at this, the car pretty seems to have a look at. He has to go inside line just to block in the other cars, and now he just goes wide. Look at his car, really there is still control the steering rate. What will be the thing? His car tires are heating up, and now he will be nice to lose a little bit. The braking ratio looks like pretty much very well done on the so far. Myself, I really find anything all the say to be racing. But let's look at his race. He's just taking a corner break. Yes, the commercial. Look at his feel of frustration, and the car a little bit let it wide, and the other cars drivers are strictly to find out the way to pass it. Look at his corner technique. He's very well taking this corner, and look at it, he's going, but he hit the wall. Is he going to spun? Yes, he did. But is there anybody going to through? No, he actually took the one position. But now the leader cars is a very well also he's and look at his all tight corner in the Peralta. The corner is more like a higher speed and the remaster into the highest speed corner what it was at last 20 years ago in the 80s. But now we have to be adding this new track. It is less spectacular than the race track was in the Formula 1 era or the 60 variation, which was the fastest in the year. But of course, and step with more chicanes and more slow corners is additional the motor racing circuit. And we are in this very spark here in the Mexico City. It's just very urban area here, and very close to the downtown to the Mexico City. This is a very important park and a staple. The motor racing track will be here very much sport. 1968 Summer Olympic Games, but also the Mexico City, the sporting venues and the location. Just all this small location ring very close each other, and this will be meaning sure that the car and there are all the sport facilities all together to bring in the small area to get into the sport events and all to get in a very well organization, which always might be a little trouble in this huge Mexico country. Alright, let's see. It's now the lap 3 and we are going to take it once again. His lap, oh yes, he's a little bit brake too late, and this minute and he's out of there. Look at it, he's going to bring his car. Oh, he turned it and he took over the cars in the front wing. What he's going to block in other cars, and he's done it. Is once again, look at this, he's driving a fantastic magnificence, but once again he's absolutely having a take, and terrific. He's about to get over track. Yes, he's lost with a couple of seconds, And look at this, where is now the previous car went to pass through his, and he's now looking for the 7th position, the 22, and the race is over. Yes, the checkered flag has given, and the race. There is no Formula 1 typical to be top here in just racing. No, there are no. It's such of the shame which there is a lacking, but it's discard, and the card is card. As you know, in the birthday, the card is.
Overall, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid of racing to cars, and I'm not less interested than anybody else here. I'm looking for some kart racing. It's time to move it back to the kart racing. Is kart racing, of course, the most North American precious racing, and I'm now having myself to the board to drive in these cars. Okay, there's gonna be first race. I'm gonna drive in on the Brand Hats Indy Grand Prix circuit, and it is a circuit very small, just a little bit 1.5 mile long. The Brand Hats Indy is just spectacular. It is a natural amphitheater based on the Grand Prix track, but has been the first used in some bicycle races in the 1920s. But then this is just introduction. So this is a UK race track in the England, Kent, just in the southeast on the London, the capital of the England. And here is the, of course, the capital of England, but also capital of the Great Britain and UK in the same movement. The UK name is quite bad, but so let's use the name of Great Britain. And so the Grand Prix is gonna be the interesting Grand Prix, the Brand Hats Indy. So it was one of the very first, after the Rockingham crazes, was successfully and used it in 2001. Now the Grand Prix is used in this great circuit. The Brand Hats, which have seen a lot different racing through the years. Not only sport car and F1 are driving in the 60s and 80s, but also a motorcycle, different variation of the sport. And it's gonna be a lot. What is expected is craft. This is very slow to turn. However, it have very kinky, and a corner in this Grand Prix track. It will be first. What I myself get in the scene. So there is very important having a lot of different preload and different cost and different power and different band. All is added to making sure that the car doesn't losing it. So that's what we are saving now. Let's go to the racing. Here is my Life General, the 1966 car, and I'm just taking the part. Let's take in the racing here. So the first corner, I'm getting a little bit off here down, and then it's just very skinky small corner. And after I have such a hit to the bottom of the track, then it's just getting a little bit high hill. And when it's very on the 50 mile per hour, we take it this airpin. Then it's back to this. And now it's not the right side, then the left side, the cornerings. We're taking off they have also their origin name, but too flat. I have not my hands the information on what are their real names. So I expect they are not allowed Happy or Maggots or anything of the Silverstone graphics name. They have some original names, of course. The Brad Hands like any English basic graphics track, usually will have some own names because they have a tradition history. But the Brand Hats is one of those tracks which really aren't do air the field, because one of the be understandable, this natural air better, there is no flat surface around this track, so it's really hard to set any cramps and airplane or a field airport to making sure. So this is one of those English graphics circuit which actually doesn't have any airport at the base, it's only the original, the sound of there. But there is we doesn't go to that a longer straightforward, was also in